So unlike other variants of chess, like international chess or Chinese chess, the object of the game of Chinese dark chess is to capture all of your opponent's pieces. There's no special property of the king that you have to protect. You just have to capture all of your opponent's pieces, or make it so that your opponent does not have any legal moves. So for example, one such position would be something like this, and it would be blue's turn to play, but he has no legal moves. In this case, red would win. A typical endgame will look something like say this, and here it is red's turn to move. So he can actually win by cornering the blue horse into one of the corners of the board. So for example, here blue would be forced to move toward the corner in one of these directions, and so forth. And here, no matter what blue does, red will win. It's not always the case that a one-on-one position like this will end with the person with the player with the higher piece winning. Here, if it were red's turn to move, he actually cannot corner the blue horse. In fact, no matter what blue does, blue can't let red win even if he wants to. So the issue is the parity. So there's no way to force, even if blue moved toward the corner to allow red to win, he still couldn't get his piece captured. It's just a matter of parity. So the special case of this is if the two pieces are of the same rank. So in an endgame like this, the parity will determine who wins. So if it's red to move, he can win, and if it's blue to move, he could also win. And the exception to these endgames is if some of the pieces are cannons. So if it's one cannon versus one cannon, it's clearly a draw because nobody can jump over anything. If you have a cannon versus a soldier, this is also clearly a draw because nobody can capture. The soldier can't capture the cannon because it's lower ranking. The cannon has nothing to jump over, and it's a draw. In a case where it's a cannon versus a more powerful piece, if the more powerful piece can corner the cannon, then it would be a win. Otherwise, it would be a draw. So those are the typical endgames. There's an issue with cycles because of the way that the soldier could capture the general. So this usually comes up when there's four pieces in the end game. So what will happen is something like, let's see if I can find the right piece to demonstrate this. This will typically result in a stalemate or a draw because both sides have pieces that are greater than the other side. So here the elephant's greater than the soldier, and the general's greater than the advisor. But from red's point of view, the soldier is greater than the general, and the advisor is greater than the elephant. Also, another typical situation is when you get down to the end game and one side has here red should be able to win because he can use the two advisors to corner systematically all of blue's pieces. So eventually he'll be able to corner the elephant, and then he'll repeat the process. As long as you have two pieces that are higher in rank than all of your opponent's pieces, this method will work. As long as none of your opponent's pieces are cannons, because cannons obviously could potentially capture one of these pieces.